Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Thunder Ducky, and boy do I have one for you. So just, what's today, Thursday now? Is it Thursday? Is it the Thursday of date? It is. I'm a night owl, so I have to double check. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. The next episode of The Boys is out, so I have to check that out here in a second. But ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about the Acolyte. Now if you're wondering just how weird the Acolyte is, if you're someone who hasn't watched it like my brother, I hope my brother sits down and watches this video. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you just how cringe the Acolyte is. Now, this video I'm about to show you, or that I have within the confines of this video, describes the scene, and it's designed to describe the scene for those that are, like, hard of hearing, I guess, or something like that. And, well, let's just say that it's done in a very 50 Shades of Grey style. For those of you that have watched The Acolyte, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. And for those of you that haven't watched The Acolyte or refuse to, I'm going to divulge just exactly how cringy this shit can be. But before I play the video, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turning on the bell notification so you know whenever I put up a video, live stream, or premiere something. I'm leaning a little bit away from premiere because premieres tend not to do very good. But I am leaning towards the live stream and the videos, obviously. So if you don't know, there's a particular scene that happens in this episode, episode 6 of 8, by the way, for The Acolyte, the latest Disney failure whenever it comes to Star Wars or Disney product in general. And what we got in this is we had one of the main characters who's played by one lady who plays twins, so she plays both characters. That she is, so we're taken from the perspective of the good one, and she is captured by the Sith guy and is prisoner or being held on a planet that we don't know. How do we know it's a planet we don't know? It literally says in text, unknown planet. So she manages to get out, and by the way, she is being held in a place she doesn't know, and she picks up a bottle of water and just starts drinking out of it. She finds clothes that's not her own. She just puts them on, even though she's wearing perfectly fine clothes whenever it comes to escape. She's got to change her clothes. It's a fairly woman thing to do. Got to have clothes for every situation. That was her I've been kidnapped clothes, and then she switches to I'm going to try and escape clothes. And she follows Sith dude to a big old lake, and this, well, more of a pond that's attached to the ocean type thing. And she watches him get undressed and then take a bath. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip for you right here. If you think I'm kidding, I'm fucking not.
As he begins to untie a belted knot from around his waist, she straightens up for a better look. He begins to undress, revealing a prominent scar on his well-toned back. Dropping his billowy-legged hakama pants, he steps forward with the sunlight accentuating his taut muscles. He wades barefoot into the pool.
Yeah, so we almost went House of the Dragon here, a little 50 Shades of Grayish, and the way that the hard of hearing or whatever AI voice, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be, the way that they are describing the scene is very weird and awkward. And the way that they described everything, it's like, well, they're hard of hearing, not hard of sight. Unless that's what it was supposed to be about, was hard of sight, and maybe I'm getting the hard of hearing thing wrong. If so, pinch me, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's the way that they describe it, and the fact that that scene was in there at all, because this is supposed to be for kids, and we got very, very close to seeing either Sith dude ass or and there's actually a part a little bit after this, whenever he turns around and kind of talks to her about potentially making her a Sith. You know, he's trying to tempt her and stuff. She actually checks his out for a good 5 to 10 seconds. It's, you know, her eyes go down. She's just, I mean, I got my glasses on, so you can't really see because of the glare. And she's just looking like full bore, hungry for that. Like, she's just checking it out, and then instantly goes back to looking at him in the face. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Star Wars has turned into. We have to have a pool scene. There has never been another scene like this in any of the Star Wars, but we have to add it in this new stuff. This is not something that needs to be in here. There's going to be people that are obviously going to watch this and then comment being like, oh, you're blowing this out of proportion. Fuck you. We don't need this in here. There are plenty of other ways for them to demonstrate her observing a Sith, or observing somebody who follows the Sith code, or observing an enemy in general. And it's also more concrete in its weirdness, because later, whenever he's talking to her and he's like fixing his helmet, he's talking about how there's, oh no, it's whenever she's got him and she's holding him with the lightsaber up to his neck. She's like, or he's like, talking about raw emotions down underneath and how she can access them. They're more powerful than the light side, you know. He's like, anger, sadness, revenge, and desire. And it's like, oh, ugh, what the fuck? This is Star Wars is fallen, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know down in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. Are you watching The Acolyte, or have you decided not to hurt yourself? And also, I would like to state that before I finish this video, for all the dum-dums out there, clearly the show is failing, because this show is currently sitting at, last I checked, was 14%. It was 13, but episode 5 came out, and episode 5 wasn't all that bad. And of course, if something's not all that bad, people are going to bump up the score, and then that's going to fuck up everything else. So we went back up to 14%. The show is failing for a reason. Okay? It even got Star Wars Theory to get off of the Disney train. So, again, fuck off if you're one of those idiots that doesn't understand shit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking The Acolyte if you do. I'm just saying you can't sit here and tell me. You can like stuff that's bad, okay? But you can't sit here and tell me that it's a fucking success. Like, I saw an article the other day that said, oh, why The Acolyte's actually the biggest Star Wars success in their series. And it's like, nah. So let me know what you thought down in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you guys later in another video or a live stream.